small amount of
For his
data.
next
Like if,
part,
like you
we're
said, a
switching
gigabyte or
from
so.
using
If
to
you had told me that you needed,
BMAD.
terabytes or
I
petabytes
had
to run these
used
models,
Gemini for the
and it
home
took 2 weeks
context
to
window,
generate the
to
output, it would
throw all my
still
code
seem
in the past.
fantastic. It would be amazing.
Yeah.
But they
And
have
now let's
actually very
Decided to
small
just type
footprints.
code in here to
yeah,
debug
and now
it
let's
with.
look at an LLM that is only
I'm
trained on
making
human
something now,
text,
but
not on stuff that is tricked
with Gemini,
to
we
for out
basically
for the LLM as text
able
to understand
go
things
into
that human couldn't
marrying
understand
the
by reading the
analyst in the
text,
BMAD
but it's
framework.
only allowed to read novels.
So I
But
sent
all
it
of
over
them.
to Claude. I'm using
And there are so many
Warp.
descriptions of colors in human
Just to kind of
texts,
show
in
you the language
poetry,
here,
in
so
artistic
hyperfocus
work, in
is
scientific work, and so on.
of ID
And then
is
you ask this thing,
agentic
come up
ID
with the
handler chain.
concisest model that you can make of the
So
human color
I switched
space,
back over to Claude,
and now
so that we're
connect
able
it to a
implement
camera.
the BMAD
I would not be
infrastructure
surprised if it works.
from my code base, basically. And
Interesting. I don't know. I feel like language
tried,
fails
which was cool.
pretty
Showed
poor.
the logo and
Poetry
actually
is sort of a
touched
testament to
some,
the very strong limitations
which made me
of
realize
language
that
in
maybe
actually
systems do it
generating,
by proxy.
Yeah, but
sensory
we
experience.
cannot read that many
They weren't
poems in
feeling
our life.
it. They weren't in.
But to have a model that is able to generalize over all
They
the
did,
poems.
however, give me some pretty good ideas and help me.
Very
That would be
cool.
very interesting.
Well, we'd have to
They
take
helped
its
me
word for it. It'd be like,
extract
yep,
the
I knew what orange was
information
going to look like.
that
Sure.
But we can test it
today's
by
work,
giving it, letting it
which was a
do
video that
output.
recorded 3 days
And so
ago at
basically taking such a model and
Ah.
connecting it to
Institute
a
see.
screen
for,
and telling
Create
it,
orange.
please generate graphics
machine
for us, and
Right.
does it look like
consciousness,
the right color?
CIMC.
That's a super cool experiment.
Yeah.
So ultimately, we're
So
headed towards a purpose-driven
I do
framework.
want to quickly,
Which one?
since I know it's already
Actually,
5:30,
what
Osha, and you've
check
got
it
a tight schedule. There's also a growing number of people that are joining the computational philosophy club meeting. It's led by Alif, who's filming a lot over there. Abu, Alistair, they're all working on extremely cool stuff. I see Tango right there. I see Jess. I see Augustia. I see a couple familiar faces. Super cool that this is happening. So real quick, I wanted to open it up. I want to take one question from Dugan real quick, who's on our chat that could make it in person, and then we'll open it up to questions on the floor. Yeah. Cool.
Awesome.
All right, Dugan first.
Good.
Hi, Yosha.
Hey.
Okay, so
Hi, Elon and William.
It's
So
yeah.
there's you mentioned that symbolic language or mathematics, a language of symbols imbued with a certain amount of syntax, is incapable of accessing a world outside of its own symbolic